Hello, welcome to another Pearl Jam bass guitar lesson. Today we've got Not For You off of Vitalogoy. Let's get right into it. First of all, what kind of bass does he use in this? I believe it is not a fretless bass, but it is a fretted bass, and on the SNL performance, he uses a jazz bass that looks a lot like this one, actually, except for it doesn't have the chrome and all that fun stuff that I've added. So, getting into it, it starts off with drums. Doom, cha, doom, cha, doom, doom, cha, doom. And then the guitar comes in. When the bass comes in, we slide into the 7th fret of the A string, which is an E. And he holds that out for a little bit until the next one. Up to 4 or 5 on the A string. And then on that last one, before he starts going in, it's a pull off from 5 to 4, just like that, and then goes back into it. And then that one he just keeps going steady. Quarter notes. And then the little lead into the chorus is 4, 3 on the E string, 2 on the E string, O. But when you hit that 2, okay, so you slide down from the 2, and then that leads you into the chorus. So this one, I'm not exactly sure if he does it the way I've written it, which is 0, 7. Sometimes he does go, especially live. Okay, he might be going an octave higher, but I haven't heard that in there. So he does do that a lot, especially in 10 on his fretless. He does harmonics and octaves quite a bit. I'm not sure if he's doing that in this, so that's why I've written it out this way. And then we come back into the verse, holding that out again. That's right. And then the same thing. For the second verse. And then we have that little bridge part. Oh, my name. Can't remember what he says, but something like that. It's you go out of the chorus, and then open E, quarter notes, 5th fret on the E string 4 times. Okay. And then coming out of that, going back into the chorus, you hit open E and then go straight into the chorus. And then at the end of that, you hold the E, open E, while it does the quiet part with the guitar. And then that part that the bass comes in to help out in that quiet part is holding out that 7th fret E on the A string, as you can see in the tab, and then you slide into that next note. So slide into the 11th on the D string, 9, 11, 9 on the A string, and then land on the E. And you do that 4 times, alternating between the slide slide into that the second time. First time, yeah, and then he comes back into the normal verse part of that. And he does that a few times until it gets more chaotic, and then he just goes straight notes into that. That's during all that fun stuff when all the guitars are doing things. He just plays that, and then there's actually 2 fills. I believe it's at after 4 times of doing these straight notes. Where he has a fill, which is just right around here on the A string with a 5 and 7 going up to the D string 5 and 7. It's something like this. And the second time, and the way I do that is I kind of bar those 2 strings, the A and the D string, because when you go, as you see in the tab, you have to hit that D right there on that 5th fret on the A string. I know that you can hit the D that way, but it doesn't sound right to me. I feel like he's hitting this 5th fret D, if that makes sense. So he's doing something like, and then he goes into the chaos, where he's just holding out the E string, sorry, the E on the A string, 7th fret, occasionally doing at the beginning of every measure, except for the first one. It's kind of weird. So open A for that. And then at the end of that, he does something weird that I can't, it's not that it's weird, I just can't hear it during all that chaos going on with the guitars, drums, except for the end part. I know that the end part, he goes on the A string, 5, 4, 7, open on the E string. So 5, 4, and then 7 on the E string, and then open E string. Holding that out to the outro. There's a little bass outro, which is pretty cool. So that would be this. D string, 14th fret. Walking up to that 19th fret. Going up to that G string. Okay, so that's the first part of it. Let's do it again, slowly. Slide into that 19th fret on the A string. Pretty cool song. Love it. One of the first Pearl Jam songs I learned how to play on bass. Let me know if you want the tab that I've written out for it. And thanks for watching.